Let me look in a second and get this plug off. Oh, thank God it's the right plug. Look at this. This one was here, but this one didn't have glue. Can you call her?
From all these dudes, okay, they riding waves, me, I'm up on the cruise, yeah. You feel like me, then you got nothing to prove, I see him trying to do what I do, yeah. Even Mick Jagger couldn't move like a moon, yeah. You think you're how it look, I'm up on the moon, yeah. Got fresh to death and it came out of tune, that's cause I got a different type of gratitude. Don't be sour, got my power from the Beatitudes. And we did it the long way, check out the latitude. I'm unapologetically fly, I don't wonder why, that's just my attitude. Yeah, that's right, yeah, that's just my attitude. Ooh, yeah, I don't blame you, if I was you, I'd probably be getting mad too. Yeah, I know now that there ain't no better dude. Yeah, that's just my attitude. Okay, that's just my. I'm sorry, homie, I don't mean to be flawless. Yeah, I seen that envy and yeah, I went to saw this. Yeah, hey, when you shoot your shot, it make you a target. You getting got, they wanna take all your pockets. Ooh, hey, it's a gift, how I avoid all the nonsense. Yeah, don't be a hater, it's no good for your conscience. Yeah, you from this world, I'm from somewhere far beyond it. Yeah, matter of fact, man, I don't even belong here, cause I got a different type of swagger, dude. You ain't gon' find nobody like me on your avenues. Better come get me while you can, I'm just passing through. Ask me how I get this good, oh, you can blame it on my attitude. Yeah, okay, baby, that's just my attitude. Yeah, I don't blame you, if I was you, I'd probably be getting mad too. Oh, I know now, baby, there ain't no better dude. Yeah, that's just my attitude. Yeah, okay, hey, that's just my.
I'm tired.
I think he's trying to race.
I know.
Yeah. Ow! Yeah. Y'all think too small, I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead at the end scenes. Started reading and dodging all of the quick schemes. Money like your Spotify, boy, I got 10 streams. And I'm still looking for more. My people, they got a soar, I'm putting that on the Lord. Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth, years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to 2022. Now, a lot of you are gonna be confused really quick. I know I've been gone for a minute. I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, a lot of work, a lot of things, a lot of everything you can imagine. And I think a lot of you are about to like this because 2022 is gonna be nuts. Yes, I realize I need a haircut. Haven't had time to achieve that yet. But first things first, I don't think I believe meteorologists anymore because as I turn, it's like a frozen rain going on right now, and that wasn't the plan because the Bronco hasn't seen rain yet, so I'm hoping it stops. It was supposed to stop 2 hours ago and hasn't, but the weatherman need to get it right this year, I could tell you that. Apologize if it's windy. Bronco, well, we kind of have a whole selective unit here of projects and builds and stuff laying and sitting here and stuff you haven't seen before and will see now. Yeah, we got a lot going on. This Bronco here will be at SEMA 2022. This thing is going over a full transformation, something you guys haven't seen before, internet hasn't seen before. It's gonna be nuts, and I promise you that. On to the next unit here. Here is a completely totaled 6.4 liter Power Stroke. As you can see, it took quite the tumble, and we got one bedside that's about good, and the rest of it is not. A lot of you are gonna be like, where'd you get a totaled 6.4 from? Why do you have that? All of that. We'll get into that shortly. You know, you can easily play the card of oh, I bought a total thing and wrecked and rebuild it, all that. That's not the plans with this. We don't know if we're gonna part this thing out, and before all you were like, I'll buy the motor, I understand that. That's not what we're getting at. We don't know if we're gonna part this thing out yet, or we're gonna make something sweet out of it. So I told you 2022 is coming in hotter than you think. And it's got 300 horsepower tune on it. So like I said, we don't know what we're doing with this yet. If we can make it happen, we're gonna think about making something cool out of this. So that's on the list for 2022. That's on the list for 2022. The black truck we stole the interior out of for the pink truck. That's kind of on the list for this year. It's gonna get something different, unique. It's not really gonna be my build. I think I'm gonna off it to a buddy, help him out, he helped me out. I need the axles off this. That's on the bill for 2022 too. 2022 too. Anyway, I need the axles off this for something special. Stay tuned for that. Like I said, this year is gonna be nuts, guys. Second first gen, in the process. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I might end up with a third first gen shortly because of a situation that I may need those axles for. So I don't know if I'm gonna end up with a third first gen or not, and then put the best parts of both of these together and sell it as one clean roller. I don't know yet. But as you can see, we got a lot of projects out there. Don't forget about the Jeep, and don't forget about the pink truck, which is inside here finally. It's freaking cold, guys. A lot of you missed a couple of videos where I've been over here doing things, painting things, all that stuff. When I turn this camera around, you're not gonna recognize the shop we started at last year. There's a lot of you guys are just gonna be like, what on earth happened? Well, part of this is what happened in the time that I was not really live and active on YouTube. But we got a lot of things going on, and when I say a lot of things, oh yeah, a lot of things that were started that you guys didn't really know about and all this stuff. Well, I guess I'll turn the camera around and then start explaining. Here is the current state of where we're at. Now, first things first, over here, like I said, 2022 gonna be nuts, especially everything out there, everything at home, everything here, a lot of secret projects, a lot of non-secret projects, and a lot of other things on top of that to come. Doors. These here are for a third gen Cummins. A lot of stuff I do this year, last year I kind of kept it off of this because, you know, I wanted to focus on my builds and all this stuff. However, this year I just posted something on Instagram. I want to show you the real side of this. I want to show you the real side of everything I do, whether it's a consistent build series or I'm consistently building a lot of things. So this is a third gen. It's getting a full custom paint job. It's 12 valve swapped, the whole 9. You'll see that on the channel. It's getting, when I say custom paint, it's not like the pink truck where you know, we're putting a sick fancy factory color on something else. No, I'm actually gonna sit there and mix the paint, do it, make it sharp, which you probably see me do some spray outs here, you know, sooner than later. A while ago, Nitto sent me out a set of, I mentioned these a long time ago, pretty much I think we picked up the silver first gen. Nitto sent me a set of 35 1250 R24 Recon grapplers, and I haven't seen them on the website literally until today. So now these are kind of available and ready for you know, retail purchase, but for the longest time I had the only set of 6 in the country. And if you notice, I said 6 because one, there are 6, but you kind of get the concept. This kind of was either going on the first gen if I lift it, or I don't know yet, because if I keep it leveled and I don't put it on the 4x4 frame, technically I could still put the motor in the other one and lift it on the 4x4 frame, but keep it two-wheel drive. I don't know, there's a lot of options. That would seem kind of lame, but obviously there's 6 tires, and I'm gonna try and fit them on some sort of dually sooner than later. As you can see, I said the project list is gonna be nuts here. Right here is an intake horn for my buddy's 3500. Honestly, this is called glowing yellow. It's over a polished aluminum base or super chrome. I forget what we used, but this color is sharp. It's like an electric yellow lime green looking thing. You guys have noticed that this kit car has been back here for the longest time. Well, during this time we actually finally got underway on it, and here we are. I actually started sanding this last night. It's sanded down to 320 over here, so all the primer is actually flat. It's 320 up to here, and I gotta sand that quarter, and that quarter down as well. So the pink truck was actually out and about, and we got it back over here. My buddy threw it on his tow truck, brought it here because, well, the tie rod up front, it does need an alignment, and it's about 15-minute or so drive from this shop to the other one, so I needed to make sure that we didn't have any premature wear on these tires, or it was just bucking and chopping down the road because the tires were a little bit out, as I got primer all over my hands now. But wanted to make sure that was good, so all we did, threw it on a tow truck, brought it here, backed it in. It's good to go. At the beginning of this video, you noticed that we got air, we got heat, we got AC again, because, well, one thing that you get when you get, obviously this whole engine bay needs detailed, I know that, with all the dust and stuff on it, but one thing you get when you have a used truck, obviously this is a well, I was gonna say 2000, that's what the black one is, but this is a 1999 Power Stroke, which doesn't look like it anymore, but it's a 1999 Power Stroke 7.3, obviously, with like 250,000 miles on it. However, obviously tuned a lot of things up, whole engine, new intercooler, bigger boost tubes, completely rebuilt the turbo, wicked wheel in there, bigger wastegate, deleted the EVP, and you know, a better flowing exhaust elbow off of it, and all the air necessary. Other than that, the motor's got all the air necessary, but this truck literally didn't. Blower motor, gone. The resistor down here, just replaced all of that at the same time. Make sure it cleared all those problems up at the same time. Make sure we had a fan blowing and all that. Well, then we had the classic 7.3 and one of these old Ford issues where the air was only blowing out of the defrost vents then. So in here, we got a new actuator, solenoid, whatever it is, vacuum, whatever you call it, just to make sure the whole, you know, vent AC system worked. New blend door actuator as well. Replaced all of that. It's all brand new, ready to go. And we could drive this in the summer or the winter or whatever, and it'd be good, honestly. Because there was no air at all. You start the truck and it would just nothing. Here are the Furies off of the green truck, the 40, 15, 50, 26s. Now I did have them, you know, I was gonna sell them, but these are about half tread, nothing, you know, and they're expensive tires. So for the price you'd sell a set of used tires for, might as well just keep them, you know, even at half tread here. It's really not bad. And we could put them on something else in the future. Keep that in mind. Over here, we got a fender for that 3rd gen, grill for that 3rd gen. That's gonna do all that doors and the custom paint job and stuff like that. And then back in this stunning lighting, look at that. Look at that 7.3, guys. That thing is really, really sharp. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that. I know a lot of you are like, I'm tired of the Ford. I'm tired of the Ford. But now when you see it kind of in a different light, a different angle, different perspective, and how it sits, the thing looks really good, and I can't wait to finish it. We got one of the 2 wipers on the other day as well. I'm gonna do that, and we're actually gonna finish the audio here hopefully tonight or shortly. But this thing looks good under this light, guys. I can't say better things about how this thing turned out. Obviously cab up. I did wet sand and polish this whole side, but I think we might have to give this a 1-over, like final step polish one more time because it's just sitting and stuff and people leaning and the doors opening and closing and all the handprints. There's a couple scratches here and there, so we'll be able to buff those out. These Alpha Rex headlights, honestly, I was gonna try and surprise you guys, but not gonna spoil it. Green truck. Obviously that green truck at some point, I wanna tear it down, rebuild it, repowder coat everything, do all that. However, in that instance, you know, I kind of want to change the look up a little bit. Change some things here, grill, headlights, you know, bumpers, I don't know. But we're going to start picking and touching and kind of just give it a new look for this year if we ever even get to doing that. Also, valve springs, push rods, 100 over injectors. Yeah, that truck's going to get even built more. So that's the plan for that. Inside here, some things have actually changed. I actually disconnected this DP tuner because I'm gonna need your Power Stroke people. I'm gonna need some help here on this one. Two things I could think of right now. Obviously this thing definitely needs a fuel filter, definitely. But also the fuel, the little mesh things in the tank, may need to clean those. Just long crank. It's a long crank, you know, it should just crank, go and fire. But you know, it's a good 6-7 second crank and then it fires. So it could be a fuel issue. Other people say the H pop, but I don't really think that's it. Like I said, I think it just really needs a fluid flush all the way around. And as I said, training wise, if I put it in gear, it takes a lot of like gas to get it going, really. You hit the pedal a lot and then it'll slowly catch. So I don't know if the training needs a flush, filter, solenoids, or whatever in the training need replaced. I don't know. I don't remember the last service on this. Definitely want to do a fuel filter, oil change, honestly a tranny flush. But any of you Ford people, let me know. Like I said, you literally put it in gear, and like the other day I was just trying to back it over the hump in the shop, and it's like, or like even pulling it up on the tow truck, it takes like an abnormal amount of like throttle to get it to move the way it should. Another thing, like I said, did take the DP tuner out. It does now have an SET on it, which is super sick. You can also change shift points on there, so I don't know how frisky I'll get with that with this kind of tranny. I don't want to shred it. I know the Ford trannies do hold up, especially in 6.0s to a point. Yeah, so like I said, little things here and there. If any of you guys have any tips, tricks, or what have you, please let me know in the comments below. My plan today was to come in here and actually get everything set, mounted, get this thing buttoned up, and if that's the case, next video, this audio should be done, door panels will be on, speakers will be in, this interior will be buttoned up. Still looking for a tan steering wheel, tan plastics. I can find brand new or whatever factory tan wheels, but then after that I need a tan airbag. So first gen door, first gen fender. I got my Jeep fenders here as well. These definitely need sanded, painted. These, I gotta take these apart because gotta put a clear lens in those. That'll be fun. Stock bumpers right here. They're actually Rubicon ones, so I gotta see what I might just need a different end caps to make it a Sahara rear, which is not bad at all. Tires for the Jeep, I've had them for a minute. Front bumper for that 3rd gen. Ram as well. Just trying to give you guys an update of everything that's gone on. What's in the back of the shop here? We're building the powder coating oven. As you can see, it's nuts. Everything's good to go, literally wired in. Yeah, guys, I told you 2022 is going to be nuts, and there's a lot of things you guys, I know I gave you a little bit of info on the 6.4 and the black truck, what we need and stuff like that. Like I said, this year is going to be crazy, and this, I know I see a lot of comments all the time. It's like, you build such clean, awesome, different things, and you have so much more potential, and that's what this year's about. I'm going to show you guys that it's not just building fancy or restoring old trucks or making new trucks fancy or putting, you know, air ride and powder on things and making it look good. Oh my God, the thing looks so good. But it's not so much just that. It's, I really want to show you guys what I can do. And it's not just putting lipstick on a pig, for that matter. It's actually building. This is like baseline of what we're gonna be doing this year. And I can't wait to show you guys that. Can't wait to get you, like, you guys just don't even know. But there's a lot of things planned. I know somebody commented, down the line, it's not here yet, but down the line there will. I know a lot of you Chevy people are wondering, Fords, Rams. Duramax wise, I have one in mind. I have a build plan, and it's gonna be nuts. And I kinda wanna make it a new daily or would it be, but that's in the plans for this year too. But like I said, everything that's sitting out there, I either want it to be started or touched by the end of the first quarter this year. So that's like end of March. Kind of want to get all this done. This should be wrapped up. Jeep and Bronco should be pretty decently far. This oven should almost be done very soon, so we can get the Jeep lift kit powder coated. This kit car wise, these wheels need powder coated black. That exhaust is gonna get Cerakoted. Like I said, I don't know what you guys wanna see this year, but you're gonna see a little bit of everything, including this car. Like I said, I wanna get this kind of in a video, show you guys what like I said, what it's really about. Like this is gonna be my first actual, like, really kind of custom paint job, because we are gonna stripe it. We are gonna do all that. I just wanna literally, whether I'm uploading more than 3 videos a week or whatever, I wanna flood you guys with that content this year and show you guys that it's not just making things fancy, making things pretty. I want to show you guys that it's audio, paint, lift kits, powder, suspension, different things, on-road, off-road, horsepower, cars. Like I want to show you it all, show you guys what the building process is. So whether you like trucks, you like cars, you like Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramaxes, Jeeps, Broncos, off-road, on-road, I want to give all of you a little bit of something, teach you guys all something in this process, and that's my goal for 2022. Showing you guys the whole process, what I struggle with, what I don't struggle with, what is easy, what's difficult. I want to bring you guys along the whole way, and hopefully I can help at least one of you out in the process, because that's what it's about. There's still a few more touches on this truck that you don't know about. We'll probably end up welding the bars on, our track bars, in one of the next videos as well. Just so we can get, like I said, button this thing up and get going on all of the other projects. Because as you can see, between everything here and out here, there's a lot to do. So if you guys enjoyed this video, shoot it a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please get down there, click subscribe, drop me a comment while you're down there. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next one. Get ready for this year, guys. It's gonna be nuts. I already did one of these, whatever.